miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, a good one in store here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the San Francisco 49ers. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Purdy setting up that play action. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Brought in along the sideline. No gain on the play, but an impressive catch all the same.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in balance.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. Will muster a little down to the 30. Eric Armstead there on the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those. We'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, we'll beat right through.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. And pass caught by Strange. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Jaguar first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go.
On play action now, Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Going again. Here's Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now with Purdy. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to game. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop the hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset his chains.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Purdy on the play action. Force that to his right. He dropped this down to McCaffrey underneath. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
There were just so many defenders in pursuit right there, headed downhill to stop that quarterback from running it. They were really right there in the vicinity to cut off that throw and that pass before it could get started.
To the air again, Purdy. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. From the gun is Purdy. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped off back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Past the 25, still on the move. Continues to cook. And he gets this one down to the 27. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
These coordinators today looking to make splash plays however you can, and what a great way to do it. Defenses still have trouble, Kate, time to time with these jet sweeps, especially when they lose contain, lose that edge. A sizable boost on the ground for this offense.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
24. Hey, center.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Etienne again. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Michael Williams there to haul him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. On the move, headed right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This will be a 44-yard look. That one's a miss, so he hung it out right at that upright. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Purdy to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd and long for him here. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
San Francisco.
He's brought down before the return gets far. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, let's go. Go, let's go. Take right over. Okay.
Lawrence working from the gun. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato. Go. 11. Here we go.
Lawrence trying again on second. He's got Brown on the slant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On red. Silver.
Counter give to ETN. And he's going to be across midfield with a gain of 5 on that play.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Hey, go.
They go right back to ETN. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Hey, lion. It's on. 30 left. Go.
Lawrence to throw it. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Fred on the right. 11.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Tight end going in motion here. ETN gets it on the draw. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Luke Martin making that play.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Hey, easy. Route.
Motion man left is Brown. 3rd down, Lawrence to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Pretty throwing here on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is second down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Thomas Morstead on the punt.
In punt formation for San Francisco.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10.
Jason 24. Same front. Tomato, tomato. Front. Hey, I'm going. Watch the back on this play. Silver.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Hey, lion. Hey, kill.
Now we give to ETN running right. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Hey, run.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Jaguars pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. They've got first down from the 31.
Win, 23.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Down by Fred Warner. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Run, they find the hunt. Hey, kill.
They go play action. Lawrence. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That one missed the mark. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Lawrence, a kick throw out wide. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
Hey, go.
from the gun. ETN gets it. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Hey, easy. Route. Focus. High.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. And he makes the play. It's a touchdown. But hang on a second. I spy a flag out there, Brock. This could erase that score. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Red on red.
They'll run here following the penalty. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, Ginger, touch.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on third down. Instead, it's incomplete. Cam Little getting the call on fourth down here to put 3 up for the Jaguars. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Little knocks it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw, Purdy. Pass taken in by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
49er, first down.
Purdy on first down. That's McCaffrey working the sideline. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
From the 42. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. It was there. He just couldn't corral it. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thomas Morstead heading back out for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
.19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Hey, run. Here we go.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Rip, 23.
Running it after the penalty. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 43. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it's 3rd down now.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
24. 11. Go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's caught for the first. And he's able to get this down to the 36. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling our running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 11. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Take right open on the ram. Hey, circle. Hey, I'm gun. Hurry up.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Get set.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So second down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football. Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, it kind of just sets their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Watch out.
On third down, Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Outside. Watch out.
To throw again, it's Purdy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air again, Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
35-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Yellow. Outside.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. That one intended for Christian McCaffrey. So that brings them to third down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Watch out.
They'll throw on third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10.
Hey, run. Run. It's like the
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger. Duck.
Lawrence now off the play action. Throwing the out route complete. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Lawrence working from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
11.
ETN on third down. Crosses the 35, still got more room. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 16-point ball game. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars take a 3-possession lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, Purdy. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Get set.
Back to the air on second, Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
It's a gain of 16
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Yellow. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
Watch out. Yellow.
Purdy now on 4th down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Grant, 23. 11, 30 left.
They send a man in motion. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. They'll look underneath here for ETN. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but they take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
He's at 24.
Out of the gun to give to ETN. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, you'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
That's 5, it looks like, on the play. So now it's going to be 3rd and 8.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Now we'll give left side to Bigsby. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
A 57-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends the lead to 20. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. First throw for the backup now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Get set, get set.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Hey, run. Here we go.
They give up the gut to Bigsby. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, by for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Red on red.
They were running again with Bigsby. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
Hey, go, go.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. All spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Little knocks it through. And they push their lead to 23.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body. And these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. He gets a half dozen on the carry. And that's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer. Purdy to throw it. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. The Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future.